principally been a cruiserweight through his career. Fury, the biggest man, apart from Nikolai Valuev, ever to have held the world heavyweight crown. Manchester awaits, and a huge audience around the world. This is being beamed live to the United States. Years and 7 months, he is back. He says he's still a little way away from absolute full fitness. He's still got a bit of poundage to lose, as you will see when finally the top comes off. But he's come down from something absolutely huge, and now he's ready. Phil Edwards wants Seferi to join him in the centre of the ring, and here he comes.
Gentlemen, you've had your instructions in the dressing room. You know what I expect of you both. Over my instructions, defend yourself at all times, touch gloves, good luck.
I do believe that Tyson Fury gave him a kiss. I think I've seen it all, Barry. This place tonight is absolutely rammed. Some people said that this wouldn't sell. Wrong. First of 10 rounds, Fury back. All the reports from the gym tell of how sharp he's looked, how fit he's been, how his timing's there. There'll be a fair amount of showmanship, I think.
Look, we want to see, we've seen when the pads look really sharp, the movement, the hand speed has still been there. We want to see it in action. If he still has that anywhere near that, he's saying he's better than he was when he was Klitschko. We want to see just glimpses of that. This is the perfect opponent for him. This is not a world-class opponent on the comeback, and so it shouldn't be with such a long way off.
The one defeat that Seferi's had was against Manuel Shah, who is a decent heavyweight, but not a real top ranker, but he took in the distance. David Price sitting watching behind me, commentating for radio. I wonder whether he might want a bit of Fury action before too long.
So you know you're going to get jokes and all sorts of antics with Fury. That's just the way he is. But we want to see some good quality work as well.
He's smiling. Time travelers would say it's like watching Max Baer in there. Inviting Seferi to come and have a go. Don't think he's landed a punch yet, Fury.
There you go. Just thrown a punch.
Massive reach advantage, that 85-inch reach, and a little alley shuffle. Phil Edwards wants them to get on with it.
Yeah, and rightly so. I think, you know, I think people, as much as all the antics and stuff are fantastic, you know, he's a proper showman, is Fury. People who come to see a fight. And Seferi, let Tyson, a good jab there from Fury. Let Tyson do the antics. This is the biggest chance of his life here, Seferi. You got to find a way in to reach the target, get behind that, get inside that long jab, and land the left hook in close.
Well, I've watched Seferi on YouTube, of course, and he can punch a bit. That right hand, he's no Sugar Ray Leonard in his movement, but he can punch. Fury wanting him to come and have a fight.
Nothing landing there, even though he did try and mount that attack to his credit there. Seferi. Nothing landing off Fury either.
Oh, nice fast hands right before the bell from...
He'll be a little bit slower, try him off.
Back here in Manchester, Tyson Fury being spoken to by Ben Davison, and there's the moment, the pre-fight kiss. I have never ever seen that before.
You need to get out more, John.
Into the second round. Only work as such as it was really came from Tyson Fury. A couple of decent jabs.
Well, it was that last one, that last left-right combination at the end of the round, really. That was all what was landed. That's better. A nice little feint and then throw there from Fury. Just showing some class now.
Plenty of Mickey taking in the opening round, but the crowd do want to see some action from Fury. It's better. He is a switch hitter, Tyson Fury. A fight out of the orthodox or southpaw stance. Right hand Seferi trying to land there. That's his danger punch.
Well, one of his best performances was the second fight with Chisora when he sort of boxed most of his southpaw and really confused Chisora that night.
Bit more Mickey taking from Fury. Stood southpaw, then turned right round and went orthodox, and now takes a right hand.
The problem he has, Seferi, you got to reach so high to reach the target, then probably loses a bit of power when it gets up to Tyson's chin. Good from the referee.
He's telling him not to be in conversation with the crowd. Let's just get on with it. He wants to see less horseplay, more action. A few boos from the crowd who are quite happy to see the horseplay.
I think, you know, that's what they're paying for. Tyson's a character, but I think, you know, we still want to see the work. Good right hand there from Fury. It's that little feint that just Seferi don't know what's going on. When Tyson feints like that, he puts himself in a little ball there, Seferi.
Short right hand from Fury. Seferi so far has not landed anything to really command respect, but he's still there. And those who were gambling on the first round stoppage, or even the second round stoppage, it looks as though your money's going to be lost. More like it. One round the back of the head, and the referee says cut it out.
You see what's going to happen there every time Fury lands with a decent shot. Seferi is literally just going to hold on.
Some antics out in the crowd, I'm afraid, and Fury looking over the ropes and watching what's going on. Seferi tries to get in there. Well, Fury is distracted. That's a Fury round. 2 rounds gone then for Tyson Fury. 2 rounds won. On the other side of the ring, Seferi has not really thrown anything of note as yet. It's all been Tyson Fury, who took a break from action to watch the scrapping out in the crowd. 3rd round underway. A bit more dynamic action in the ring is the best way to sort out any crowd disturbances. And Seferi does get in with a right hand there.
Oh, look at it. What's he doing now? He's trying to say stay low, Seferi, and then jump into that left hook, but Fury needs to bring that uppercut in now when he jumps off the right hand.
Quick hands from Fury there. Seferi may be smaller, but he's strong. He's trying to find a way through with that right hand. Elder brother Nouri is over here as well, Seferi. He's also a boxer, and a half-decent one, apparently.
Fury just needs to keep pumping that jab out all the time. That's all he needs to do. This guy will then He won't be able to get past, and if he does, you got to overcommit and jump off his feet, and then you line him up for the right hand.
No, it's no knockdown. Pull down on the shoulder, although the count started.
And it's also, when Seferi gets anywhere near close to Tyson, good uppercut there from Tyson.
And the right hook to follow it. And did he just stun Seferi for the first time?
Well, when Seferi gets anywhere close, he's looking to grab the waist. That's where you're going to see him, if this fight progresses, you're going to see him go down a lot without taking a punch.
Seferi hugely outweighed, and Fury, if there is any doubt about the outcome of this fight, he'll use that weight to maul and to lean on him and take his strength away. A couple of solid right hands there from Fury. Missed with that left. And Seferi just trying to hold on for survival's sake.
I don't think he's hurt. Seferi's just getting knocked off balance. All these shots are right on top of the head from Fury. He hasn't really landed enough clean yet, Fury, to be let the power tell, or certainly the strength and the size.
All Fury, right uppercut just after the bell, but another round safely in the bank. Well, here's some of the action from that round. Big right hand there. That's the sort of shot that Fury will be wanting as he plans his course back.
That uppercut is the shot, John.
First foray in what he hopes is going to be a journey back to the world title.
Well, let's hope so, but let's show some flashes of brilliance that he has in his locker. Him being back is a fantastic story, and it's great for British boxing, certainly. But now we want to see what he still has, or what he's got, or if he's better than he was before, like he's saying. Let's see glimpses of it now, before he has a bigger test. Oh, good shot.
Bigger tests will surely come, but that right hand from Seferi found its way through. Fury may be doing a bit of mugging, but he knows it. He felt it. And the referee now tells Fury off for holding and mauling.
That little feint after really working well there for Fury.
Cuts the ring off well for a big man.
Yeah, no, he does. Oh, good shot, good uppercut, left uppercut.
Seferi takes it well, though. Still trying to get lucky with that overhand right. He's going to walk into an uppercut, though, you sense. Looking for the one bingo punch. There's something like 40-odd to 1 on Tyson Fury. That was the best price you could find anywhere.
Oh, lovely fast hands.
Starting to show his boxing skills now in this fourth round.
Shot there as well, that right hand on the ear there to Seferi.
And he's starting to absorb a few now, and Fury realises it's going okay. Left hand to the ear just for a moment. Seferi looks as though his ears were buzzed a little bit by it.
He's using that left uppercut quite well, isn't he, Fury? Throws the jab and turns it into an uppercut. Just needs the right hand to follow. He's lifting the head up. Finish him off with that right hand. Oh, good shot again there. Seferi running out of ideas pretty quick.
Oh, it's a solid shot, Seferi. sinking back onto the ropes under the weight of that uppercut, and there's a slight smile on Fury's face after an altogether more business-like round.
Yeah, it was. We started to see little bits of good work there from Fury. I've said it already about 5 times, but that feint he does before he throws, that's what he needs. That's the good stuff. It just confuses the opponent. Don't know what you're going to do next.
Ben Davison, his 25-year-old trainer.
Get him touched up first for the first 2 or 3, yeah? Touch, then drop.
Ricky Hatton, Mike Jackson in that corner as well. Just struggling to find the clean shot as he's punching down.
Yeah, but if he takes a little step back, that's a lovely uppercut there.
That was a clean shot.
Yeah, and lands some lovely left uppercuts as well. But that's good, that is, because he sort of twisted his hand like he was going to throw a straight right, and then he turned it around straight away for the uppercut.
4 rounds out of 4 for Tyson Fury. And I think it's all over. It is. He's been pulled out by his corner. Seferi has had enough. The fight is all over. He's been retired at the end of the 4th round, and Fury returns with a stoppage win. I think the few in the crowd would have liked to have seen a knockout, but Seferi felt the power of that uppercut, which spun his head around and didn't want any more.
Which is disappointing, unless he got an injury of some sort, which is what the big claim. It's disappointing because he was getting beat, but he wasn't exactly getting beat up, John. And this is, this is not a world title fight, but he's boxing a guy here who was more or less the undisputed champion of the world, and this is his biggest chance of his career, Seferi. And he made a bit of an effort, sort of, and he was always never going to win, but to quit on the stool, unless there is a serious injury, is something that's not very acceptable, I don't feel.
Well, it's a shame, and nothing that Fury could do about it. I'm sure he'd have been only too happy to have continued, and this is the moment. They're asking him, and he's saying, no, I don't want any more. And the referee, Phil Edwards, has a look and says, nope, it's all over. And to Tyson Fury's surprise, the stoppage win comes. It's good.
It's been a great build-up to the fight, and it's been great to have him back, and he's full of confidence, and the crowd have loved him. And some of the antics, I'm not a lover of all that sort of stuff, but some of the antics are quite enjoyable, because he's a bubbly character, and it's all in jest. Nothing's malice about Tyson Fury, and we've seen bits of good work, but we want to see more now. People will demand. The people won't pay to watch that sort of fight again. They want him in a more competitive fight where we see a more serious Tyson Fury, and then we'll see if he's got anything that he had back. He showed glimpses of good stuff there, fast hands, some good footwork. He switched around the target every now and again, but not enough to convince you that he's going to be undisputed champion of the world again.
No, but there's fights to come. He's got weight to lose. He will get sharper.
Well, it's going to be a fantastic journey with Tyson Fury, because it always is, and let's hope he can. And I think he has got it. You lose a bit more timber, and the footwork, the hand speed. You see the fast combinations with the hand speed still there. That's what made him a phenomenal fighter. Is the hand speed and the foot speed. I think that's still there. A serious opponent makes him I think produce better work.
He's got 1.5 stone to go. There will not be the same antics if he goes in against, say, for instance, David Price, who's sitting just behind.
And there was no fear with this fight, and I think that's why he was clowning around, because he knew this was a fight that he couldn't lose unless he closed his eyes, and even then he probably couldn't still lose. I can see that, actually. He listens to this, next fight he'll close his eyes and try and win the fight.
Okay, well, we can get the official confirmation now. Here is Thomas Stryber.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 completed rounds of boxing, the red corner advises our referee, Phil Edwards, to stop the contest. Therefore, your winner by retirement and still undefeated, Tyson Fury.
It's the first fairly easy step along the way, but it's been fun. The build-up's been tremendous. The interviews have been, well, fascinating. And he is on his way. Is he on his way back to the world title? Well, time will tell, but it's sure going to be an entertaining journey.
A word about Sefer Seferi, perhaps. He's the only one here, a cruiserweight, who's been on the end of the punches of Tyson Fury tonight. He surely played his part for as long as he could tonight. Some people will disagree with that. I think some will say fast, some will say, what did you expect?